Alright, let's go ahead and do the last one. A path unveiled. The keeper of the entwined spirits is pleased to see you. Impeccable timing, as always, Brillian. But moments ago, the Elder Seedseer sent word to go and fetch you. Oh, did she finish? She says she's already on her way, and will explain everything herself when she arrives. The children of the Twelveswood, both Moogle and man alike, have sallied forth, branches in hand, to the far reaches of the forest. Soon their task shall be completed. Though the shadow of death yet looms large, they do not allow despair into their hearts. They hold fast to their faith in a brighter future. We shall see this hope rewarded, and by the grace of the elementals, consign these grim days to memory. We need only succeed in summoning the Ermine legend, Ermine Hedge. The what? You may recall that the Great One's words were muddled and esoteric. I believe it was an instruction to carry out this esoteric ceremony in order to expunge the corruption fouling the forest, that the once tainted earth may begin to mend. For you see, when the Ermine Hedge last was formed, it was to protect the Twelveswood from threats without. The Great One acted as a guardian, embracing the woods to shield them as a father would his child. On this occasion, however, we will call upon it to nourish and revitalize, as a mother nurses her child to make them strong against sickness. In channeling the power of the elementals in this way, we can stem the spread of Gleipnir's poison, and the scars of its passing will finally heal. At least, that was what the Great One intended to say, I believe. The Seedseer Council agrees with my interpretation, and has permitted me to perform the ceremony. Oh, sounds good. I have in my possession a single branch, the final one to be attached to the elder tree of the Twelveswood. For all you have done to aid us thus far, I ask you accept this with honor. Who better to set the final stone in the new foundation for everlasting peace? You who have sacrificed so much for the sake of others. If we had even a sliver of your courage, we could move mountains. Thank you, my friend. We will find the tree of which I speak in front of the Leatherworkers Guild. Let us depart. Well, I guess then we're not going to fight it. I guess we're not going to fight there. Let's head over to the Leatherworkers Guild. From here, the Great One's blessing will spread to every corner of Gridania, and send all manner of wicked beasts scurrying back into the shadows. Look at the boughs above, and you will see a spot where the bark has been dislodged for age and the elements. There you must affix the branch. You ascend the ancient trunk and affix the branch of the guardian tree to the weathered bark as directed by the Elder Seedseer. You are quite the climber, and with that, all preparations are now complete. Let us return to the guardian tree, and with the aid of the Great One, deliver salvation to the whole of the Twelveswood. I don't know how this is going to kill the doggy, but I mean, that's going to be my job. Anyway, let's head over to the Elder Tree, or whatever it was called. Okay, well, that doesn't look good. Oh no, that's for the White Mage quest. Somebody doing... Oh no, that's the Fate. That's here. Ah, yes, this is going to be the final encounter, then. Our journey nears its end. I shall be glad to go to bed again without Gleipnir to haunt my dreams. It is truly Eosura's lingering resentment for the elementals that drives the blasphemy. Then it will surely come. For the sake of the man he was, I must try to appeal to his reason. But should I fail, then we will have no recourse but to fight. Regardless, This day shall bid farewell to Gleipnir. Alright, let's go. Through the branches of the guardian tree, the Twelveswood is become as one. In summoning the ermine hedge, every elm of this sacred land will be imbued with the Great One's nourishing ether. The forest will be empowered to heal itself, to break free of Gleipnir's despair. The ceremony is complex and delicate, and I must maintain focus. I trust you will do what is necessary to see that I am not interrupted. Gleipnir comes! Defend the Elder Seedseer! Ah, there's the doggo. Or more like a lion, but... Blasphemy. Gleipnir. Oh, I'm sure it'll be just a quick instance. Are the elementals so deserving of your scorn? Do you hate me too? For my horns? I knew a boy once. A boy who called them gifts. Symbols of the blessing he resolved to share with the world. Yet the beast before me now brings naught but misery and death. Marks its victims with the chains to bind and condemn. To share in its suffering. It was not there for you then, but I am here for you now. To unmake what you have become. I shall begin the ceremony. Stand fast and remember what we fight for. Okay. Trust me, I can take this doggo. Oh, right. Let's get going. Oh, got a stack. Oh, it's so satisfying to hear the TBN shield break. Oh, gotta break free. Unfortunately, I'm dropping it right on her, but whatever. Gotta interrupt that. Oh, waste. I'm just using 3. Oh yeah, I interrupt that. Come on, bro, do more damage. Like, you haven't even, like, gotten close to... You've only gotten close to breaking my TBN shield once. Guess I gotta block at least one of these. Oh, is that how it's supposed to work? Okay, well, I haven't lost yet, so hopefully this won't be a pain in the butt. I should let that run a bit longer so that he has less time actually doing stuff. Oops, not wasting overcapping on MP there. Go ahead and round everything up. Oh, I should bring it over here because he's doing something. Well, that at least stunned them. They got a TBN up this time. Need to wake up? Yeah, that's good. Need to go talk to her or whatever. I was reading the dialogue. She's out of Aether. I don't know how he's surviving though.
By the grace of the elementals!
Yeah, except he's about to die.
By the light of the crystals!
Oh, now she's got her white mage wings. Oh, I just realized I don't have my tank stance on. I don't think it matters. This doesn't even do a TBN shield of damage. Come on, there it goes. Another lethal poison, how nice. Let's get it. Let's see if I can at least get a TPN and proc off of it. There it goes. Another lethal poison attack. There's TBN shield.
Be gone with you! What's will be done?
Almost got it. There we go. Big old doggo. Through sacred soil and azure skies, may your compassion flow and swell to banish the darkness. Receding terror, blissful quiet. Blessing, covenant preserved, now and always. Child of child, honor and gratitude unending. For we as well, honor and gratitude unending. We could not have overcome the blasphemy without your aid. Are you sure about that? I could have taken him. In your everlasting grace, I pray you continue to guide we children of the forests. In your boundless mercy, I pray you forgive the lost and forsaken who succumbed to despair. I'm playing the Endwalker, happiness music. Or flow, whatever, I forget what it's called. Yeah. To you, my dear Ea Sura, I promise I shall never forget your words of wisdom. Ours is indeed a gift and a blessing, and a duty to our people I will uphold. Under your final breath, this I swear. Well, that was pretty cool. Not a difficult fight or anything, but got to let's go ahead and wrap it up. The elder Seedseer's childhood friend suffered too much tragedy in his life. Of that there can be no doubt. But with his passing, he and the realm may once more know peace. And we may finally begin to mourn the innocence lost to his rage. Thank you, Brillian. The great cleansing could not have succeeded without you. The blight has been purged, and the blasphemous beast which bore it laid low. The sacred wood that once held its breath in fear now breathes a long sigh of relief. I must return to Gridania and my regular duties as the Elder Seedseer, but I should be glad if you could call upon me there. That is, if I may impose upon you one final time. Thank you. I promise not to detain you at length. Let us meet again at the Lotus Stand. Okay, one last thing to do. Let's teleport up to Gridania. And we'll talk to the Elder Seedseer for one last favor. The Elder Seedseer awaits you within. Shall I escort you to her? Yes. Kind of annoying that we can't go here unless we're in a specific cutscene or point in MSQ. But I guess, it makes sense. This is a restricted area. The Great One's ether flows all throughout the Twelveswood, purging the last vestiges of Gleipnir's poison. The surviving wounded are no longer in danger and have begun to recover at long last. We have much cause to rejoice, in no small part because of you, my friend. On behalf of Gridania and myself, allow me to thank you yet again for your tireless efforts to bring Gleipnir to heal. You went above and beyond your call of duty for the sake of our people and their homeland. You were inspired to behold, and not for the first time, I must say. Forgive me, Elder Seatsier, but with this crisis behind us, I would suggest a new course of action. Oh, and what would that be? Rest. In all our time together, I've never seen you so hard oppressed. Surely you are weary and could benefit from a brief respite? I appreciate your concern, my friend, but I cannot, will not. One day, perhaps, but not this day. But Elder Seatsier. Recent events have given me cause to reflect upon my past, upon lessons that I once thought I had taken to heart. When I did not yet understand the duty with which I had been entrusted, when these horns of mine were not but chains binding me to a destiny I did not choose. 'Twas Eosura who taught me to appreciate the gift I had been given. Had he not been there to help me keep to the proper path, where would my errant feet have taken me instead? He was perhaps the first, but he would not be the last. My brother and sister and countless other kind souls, through their words and their support, have also helped me to continue to find a way forward, even when I thought there was none. 'Tis by opening our heart to one another that we, in turn, open new paths that we can conceive of greater opportunities and brighter futures. All who live within Gridania are deserving of these gifts, and so I must always be there for them, that together we may journey in safety through darkest night. Not tempted to live wild and free like an adventurer? You don't desire a life for yourself outside your duties. My life is my duties, and my duties is my life. I do what I love, and desire naught else. But if ever came a time that when I need no longer serve as Elder Seatsier, I would be forced to consider alternatives. Perhaps I would do the same as Eosura and settle down with my beloved. Finding and courting them would make quite the adventure, don't you think? I don't know how that'd work with your 13-year-old body, but okay. Let's not talk about that. Regardless of what the future has in store, my present course is clear. So long as we Pagels serve as a bridge between man and elemental, Gridania can weather any storm. And so I will continue to walk hand in hand with my people and my patrons, along a path that we discover together. That was cool. This is probably going to wrap it up. Though the blasphemy is no more, there are still administrative matters to resolve. If it is not too much to ask, could you bring word of these recent events to our delegate in Radzidhan? Yeah, that's going to be the last step. It has been an honor and pleasure, my friend. May the elementals watch over you and keep you. Alright, let's head on over to Radzidhan. Take the airship landing and take the airship over there. Alright. Gridania delegate, welcome back. I pray you have brought glad tidings? Yes, I have, actually. Gleipnir is slain. You've brought joy to me on the otherwise uneventful day. Of course, I had complete faith in your success, but had begun to worry ever so slightly when you did not return as quickly as I anticipated. Excuse me? I shall report your success to the envoys at once. If we have further need of you, I pray you will answer our call. You can now dye job specific gear for level 90 tanks.